Hi guys, this is Androidpipe.com and I'm here with a game called Driver Speedboat Paradise and I'm playing it on the LG G Flex 2. The game comes from Ubisoft and it's available for free in the Google Play Store. It's a boat driving title. Some of you may feel that it's a rival for the game Riptide GP2. Basically, the Driver series has now reached the water and we're dealing with exotic locations, huge yachts and boats that will be racing around with a variety of tasks to complete. If you complete them, you will get a series of stars that will unlock new levels. Since this is a free game, it's also a freemium game. You have limited energy. Of course, you have upgrades for your boats. Those upgrades require some time and you get the gist of it. The graphics are pretty complex. As you can see, the loading time is quite huge. There are 6 modes of racing here: drag race, elimination, regular race, time trial, and this one is a pretty much regular race. The graphics are, I would say, good at first sight, but at second sight the water feels a bit choppy. You can use the tilt or touch method to control the boat, and usually your rivals will be much faster than you. There's also a concept called drafting, that's basically sort of a drifting on water. Some pretty nice electronic music in the background, and nitro that once applied, it will help you hit your foes just like in the Burnout games, if you remember them. Once you hit nitro, simply touching an opponent will get him off the track for a limited amount of time. Once you keep racing, you will be able to collect nitro. Also, you can collect boat parts that can be used for upgrades. And if the mission is done properly and you finish on a higher place, you will also get money that you can spend not only on boats or upgrades, but also on your lifestyle. You can be sort of a boat pimp, so to say, in Miami. You can get a new house, get a classic guitar, fashionable clothes. Basically, you're sort of a rock star, and you have to maintain that lifestyle in order to keep your fans, usually female fans, who have big expectations from you. Okay, so lap number 2 is coming. As I said before, the game is quite hard, a bit frustrating sometimes, because it's very easy to get beaten by your rivals, in spite of you driving decently, I would say. It's usually a chore trying to finish on second or even third place. Let's apply the nitro and maybe try to hit some of those rivals. Once again, at first sight the graphics looked good. At second sight the water isn't very realistic and the physics are pretty bad. Okay, yet another takedown, which is actually what they're called, takedowns. The fact that reminds me a lot of the game Burnout. Okay, we have another nitro. We can have fun again. As you can see, we got water effects on the screen, water splashes, which remind me of Riptide GP2. It appears that Ubisoft didn't pay very much attention to rendering the backgrounds. I feel that the town isn't very detailed. It could have been much more detailed. And we're approaching the finish line. Not a very satisfying race. And we're done. Okay, we unlocked an achievement, collected some cash, collected 5 jumpers, 4 ship parts, and that's pretty much it. We got $1,000 in cash, and we spent some energy on this race. By the way, once you're jumping, you can also swipe to perform a variety of flips, yet again like in Riptide GP2. So let's check out the menus, see what we're dealing with here. You can see my level here at the top, the energy meter, the cash, the gold bars that are the freemium currency, the boats. Very long loading time. We have a Snapdragon 810 processor inside, still isn't enough. This is one of the boats. Some of them had a pretty sci-fi design. You can also customize them. This is a regular boat. You can upgrade the speed, acceleration, handling, or nitro. And let's go to the customization area. You can apply a variety of decals, top, side, lights, even these lightsaber style thingies, and they all cost a lot, predictably. Okay, let's go back again. And we got tournament, we got lifestyle mode, frankly speaking, this option is kind of useless. You're here to race, not become a boat mogul. What we got here is a list of fans, a style shop, achievements, and stats. Style shop includes cars, houses, furniture, clothes. So basically you're living like a rock star and you have to play the part and buy what you need. Okay, of course there are also other things here, things like this sort of mini game. This one collects money for you automatically. Basically that's your safe, and sponsors will give you money every once in a while. It's a good way to get some extra cash. There are quite a few races here. This is the bonus stage, and every time you play or level or two, you'll see a female fan greeting you, and all of them are pretty hot. Okay, so racing, got classic, drag racing, escape, classic again. Drag racing is very simple, reminds us of CSR racing. You only have to shift the gear at the proper time and you're done. I'm a bit disappointed by the game. I was expecting a solid rival for Riptide GP2. Instead we got a game with choppy waves, long loading time, a lot of freemium mechanism, and a useless lifestyle mode. Still waiting for it to load. Some aspects of the graphics are pretty cool, remember that. And here we go. This is the drag racing. We shift late. We're probably going to lose this. Late again. And late again. Perfect shift finally. And we should be catching up, unless the race is already over, which it probably is. Okay, so we finished, didn't achieve anything here, we have to try harder, but that's the idea of the drag racing. So this is Driver Speedboat Paradise, coming from Ubisoft, if I'm not mistaken, and it has an energy system, it has expensive things to buy, it has a lifestyle mode, it has lots of customization options, and graphics that I do not exactly fancy. I want to show you jump now, a special trick while jumping. The physics are pretty bad. I'm going to go ahead and give a grade to it. I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10 here at Androidpipe.com. And it's still a racing game, it keeps your competitivity up, but it's quite hard and a bit frustrating. Okay, yet another electronic tune. Now let's try to do some tricks on the ramps by jumping. Push the nitro from the start. Not enough nitro. You can see here we got a map. We missed a ramp, but another one will come soon, I'm sure. These guys are really annoying sometimes. They hit you. When you hit them, they don't fall behind. When they hit you, you certainly fall behind a lot. Okay, so trying to jump on a ramp and do a trick. So that's the trick, making you feel just like in Riptide GP. Okay, so 7 out of 10 for Driver Speedboat Paradise at Androidpipe.com. Bye bye.